Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic host of Bachelor Nation News, and we're making mountains out of molehills. We're making stories where they ain't. We're making news where there is none. That's right. Fourth video for you today here on the Bachelor Nation channel, and then we've also got a video on the Dave Neal Show and a new stand-up clip, Dave Neal's stand-up on my new YouTube channel that I got just dedicated to the stand-up comedy. All right, let's get into this story here. Follow me on Instagram at DNeals. We have Andrew Spencer defending Katie's mess. He says, hey, it was a good idea. We get to hear what the men of Katie Thurston's season thought about her, I guess, ill-advised 12 days of Taylor Swift lyrics dedicated to her exes from the show, which she thought was a great idea. I thought it was a serviceable idea. Absolutely. Why not? Of course, the audience, it was just too much for people. Oh my gosh, how dare she? How dare she dedicate song lyrics to these guys she dated for about a week and a half? God knows what kind of horror that could conjure. All right, let's get into the story. Do me a favor. Follow me on Patreon. Patreon.com/Dave Neal if you want private membership-only content, exclusive stuff. By the way, you'll like today's second. I made 3 Patreon videos today. The second one, I talked about a potential stalking situation we had. Is at the very end of the live stream. Very interesting stuff. Horrifying, if you ask me. Patreon.com/Dave Neal. All right. Let's hear what Andrew had to say on the Talking It Out podcast here regarding Katie Thurston and her 12 days of mess.
And like, y'all are not on The Bachelor, right? And like, y'all going on a first date. Do you have to follow her? Is that etiquette? Or can you just exchange numbers and just chop it up? And maybe on your third date, hey, what's your IG?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Good question.
Like,
he said, it's not my way, but okay.
I mean, honestly, I see what you're saying. But I feel
you only want to follow someone if you think that they may have a different family already. Whenever anyone says, "Oh, I don't have social media," chances are they already have a family.
Like the life that I like I'm in, the environment I'm in, I feel like it's something that she's probably gonna want to know, and want to see, like, and to feel or give her reassurance that she's seen, and like I just feel like I would have to follow her.
Follow to that, Andrew. Y'all stop talking after, let's say, 5 dates. Do you unfollow?
No. Okay, no, I see what you're talking about.
No, gotta keep it up.
Well, you could keep. You never know what the future may hold.
I'm a very cordial date stopper or whatever.
Yeah.
However you want to say. Like
that's it, bro. You ended on good terms. You ended on good terms.
Good terms. Before it even gets there, I'm just like, you know what? I need to
respectfully.
Hey, listen, I would love for us to be friends, but I do not see us going this way. So, yeah.
That's a smart man right there.
You could have been a great bachelor, bro. That's such a wonderful way to end a relationship if that's you're not feeling.
Right. Yeah. I'll be trying.
All right.
I'm out here trying.
So you mentioned earlier. Let's talk
Riveting
a little bit about
folks.
the mess that happened a couple
here we
months back. Katie and her 12 days of messy. What were your thoughts on all that?
Y'all got a messy podcast.
Hey, listen.
Oh,
we put these questions together just for you, my brother. So Greg, we asked Greg the same thing. We just wanted to get your take on it.
The group chat was funny, I would say.
That must have been the group chat was on fire.
That was kind of funny. We were all interested. I think it was very interesting.
Now, how much fun would it be to be a fly on the wall or fly in the group chat of all the men of Katie Thurston's season of The Bachelor? To me, listen, imitation is the highest form of flattery, and not that this is really imitation so much as if Katie's going to recommend 12 different song lyrics on 12 different days to her exes, I wouldn't want to be the 13th guy. I'd want to be in the mix. I'd want to know what song I got. I would want the attention, right? It doesn't, that's why it seemed harmless to me. People still debate this. 12 days of mess. It was so mean. I was like, well, maybe, but I think everyone pretty much was in on it, Everyone who's on the show, even though there are emotions that get attached, they all realize they're part of a game.
You just wanted to know what song you were gonna be.
Yeah.
I thought I would have got a cooler song, but it's cool. No, it was fun. I don't see any problem with it. I think she's just having fun with her social media and followers. I think people take things way too seriously.
Way too seriously.
I don't think she meant any malicious way. Maybe to Blake. Maybe Blake. That was a little.
No, and Blake. I think Blake gave his sort of approval to it. So I think the only malicious one was Greg Grippo, which she never even aired. She had to pull the cord on it. Becca Kufrin was unfollowing her from Thomas. I mean, it was one thing after another. She created a whole dumpster fire.
I was like, that hurt.
Yeah.
That was rough. That one was a little bit, touchy. I wish she would have did Greg's. I was like praying she would do Greg's, just so I could, just make comments about it with, in the group chat. I think that would have been funny, but no, it was a good idea. I think it was fun. It was a good idea. I thought it was light. It's good engagement, I'm sure.
So people accuse me of being like a simp. That's the big word. Oh, Dave, you're just such a simp for Katie Thurston. Well, no, I guess I see the comedy aspect of it. Like, it's when it comes to generating content, it's hard to make content. It's even harder to make consistent content. So for her to do a 12 days of mess or 100 days of Alanis Morissette, it doesn't matter. It gives you something to do every day, and with social media, that's their bread and butter.
I feel like she.
Yo, that's how I looked at it. Honestly, I looked at it from the engagement aspect. I was like, yo, Katie, you should have teamed up with Taylor Swift, got a little bag, because that was just great press for Taylor Swift. That's how I looked at it.
And then sent us the song or something like a little gift basket. That'd been nice.
It would have been like everybody knows when you go off the show, you become an influencer.
That's true.
It would have been nice. So you just mentioned y'all have a group chat. Who are you still cool with, man, from the show? And who do you kick it with?
Great group, huh?
I'm really cool with obviously Greg, Justin, and Mike P. Those are like the core. And then we just Mike, what's his name? Trey just got thrown in there because me and Trey and Greg, we play a lot of video games together. So we'll play Call of Duty, and then we'll have like a long chats while we're playing. Like that's therapy right there. Can you
imagine like how much fun would life be as if you go on a dating show, then you just get to play Call of Duty with the fellow guys that all got dumped together after.
Therapy is
really.
Okay. I'm telling you right there. So you hear everything in Call of Duty game chats.
So they're playing in Call of Duty. My audience is 92% women. I don't play Call of Duty. I don't know if you guys know what it is. You got the headset on, you got the little microphone, and you're playing a war video game with each other as you're talking to each other. So literally, they're going to war, reenacting, battle scenes, doing whatever they're doing. I sound so old. The kids with her video games, and then they're like, "Yeah, remember when she made you her 12th day of mess? Yeah, remember when she dumped you on the third date?" And he says it's their therapy. That's how starved men are for therapy. We're so starved for therapy, and we have so many mental health problems that go unaddressed, that the best therapy he's receiving is while he talks to his buddies and plays Call of Duty. And I don't hate it. It's actually a good idea.
Okay, time out. I gotta know this because no offense, I stopped playing video games like I would say in college. I think NBA 2K. That was it. I would play against my roommates. It was like four of us in
you got a job.
But after that, that was it.
No.
Like when you date women, like do they get on you about that? Like is that like your quiet time where they got to understand like, hey, this is my therapy, or do they get on you for playing video games?
My last girlfriend wasn't very happy about it.
All right, leave a comment. Let me know, does your man play video games, and are you okay with it? My fiance's got a couple friends who's like, their guys play video games, and they kind of bitch about it. And it's funny because I'm like, hey, honey, look, I don't spend several hours a day making video games, but I spend several hours a day making content about Bachelor, so it's like, at least one's paying the bills. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And then we've got we have a Bridgerton clip here. Is this Bridgerton? Here, let's have a listen to what Andrew has to say about watching Bridgerton.
That you've been putting out there about Bridgerton. What is that about, man? Like
I just got into Bridgerton myself. Tasha loves a good period piece, so love it when one of my guys over here is representing the Bridgerton audience.
Talk to us about the love you have for that show,
dude. I don't know what happened, but I am I think it's because I started watching rom-coms young with my mom. You've Got Mail had me. I was like, damn,
You've Got Mail.
Yeah. I was watching Sleepless in Seattle back in the day.
Tom Hanks.
I just always been wired, and I just love rom-coms. But Bridgerton's something else, dude. Like the way they can articulate like someone's love, you're just like, damn, I want that. I want that kind of passion. Just that, like I said, passion.
How funny is that? Yeah, Bridgerton, I wouldn't call it a rom-com. I don't know what it is. It's a period drama, romance. I don't know what I would call it, but either way, it's pretty good. You know, the guys got to, you know, I'm not going to give any any of the storylines away, but it's pretty saucy stuff when like the big deal, like we have the fantasy suite. The big deal on Bridgerton is if they like, you know, kiss each other on the cheek or hold hands. It's like, whoa, hold the press. They held hands. You know, they're slut shaming each other for like, you know, making eyes with somebody else. Oh, the times were different. All right, let me know what you guys think. Okay, we're scraping the barrel, folks. We're scraping it. Let me know if you enjoy the barrel being scraped, as it were. More content coming to you tomorrow. Don't forget, check out Dave Neal's show for today's video, and also the Dave Neal stand-up YouTube page, link below. Brand new clips coming to you every single day. All right, bye, guys.